Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and we are still Yapku Bulan of Shelby. And we actually did get this little tail here. I don't know what you actually call it, but it's some sort of accent I guess. And there are two things that I do want to mention. The first one is that I do mostly roleplay campaigns on this channel these days. However, and I do want to point this out, as a horde, I don't think any focus except hunting, war, maybe seduction, and maybe family really count. There's no realm that we can administer. There's no business that we can administer. You know, being a tankery, you're not a theologian either. You're not going to go carousing or, going to go for intrigue. That's just not how these hordes kind of, how they go. So, for the time being, as long as we are a horde, I will always, or most of the time, go for one of these two, depending on the character traits. Other than that, once we actually settle down, hopefully like over here, other than that, we will of course return to a normal focus selection. I just mostly think that these focuses were designed with, Ikta Muslim rulers and feudal European rulers in mind. With that being said, I do want to mention something I think I forgot about yesterday. In this playthrough, I actually have a mod installed that gives a lot of unique buildings, such as the Flavian Amphitheater. The Flavian Amphitheater was the largest amphitheater of the Roman Empire and is considered one of the greatest works of Roman architecture and engineering. There's also the Pantheon, the Archbasilica of St. John Lateran, and St. Peter's Basilica. That of course carries on. For example, over here in Constantinople you can find not just the Theodosian walls, but also Sacred Palace, the Imperial Library, and the Church of the Holy Apostles. Now, why am I mentioning this? I'm mentioning that because I want to burn most of those down. That's as easy as it is. But let's get back into the game and let's actually do something. We're still the lord of the Chelbia, and one of our vassals over here, the ones that we actually pushed out of the realm here, the Oozes, we destroyed them, and I mean, they are just plundering us, don't worry about that, but we destroyed them and they now took the High Chief Isbiginiev II of Severiane as a vassal. Maybe that will be a threat long term. I think for the time being, as you can see here, we are pretty far ahead of everybody, even him, with 10.96k. Most of these are kind of, I think, from him. I don't think that most of these actually stem from his proper territories, but even if they do, I think we can easily get there and get it done. Though my last act of worship has been some time ago, I can still sense an inhuman touch upon my soul whenever I think about what I did. I have become a changed man. Tainted soul is but a small price to pay. I do remember that we have a mission to corrupt Uruzma, the priest. Is it our priest? Even though it's the high priest of Kagan Kiragon of Shakesistan, which is just a very tiny area. Regular size and long annoyed pauses give away that Uruzma isn't as patient as is widely thought. Keeping all that frustration pent up inside cannot be healthy. I shall write the invitation. Attempt to corrupt Uruzma. Let's try it. And while we do that, let us declare war on some dude. You want me to release a prisoner. You know what? I'm possessed. I'm insane. I want to flip a coin. Heads, and it will be release them. It's not heads. So let's say heads, and I will imprison him too. Let's try that. It's not heads. So we're going to go with absolutely not. And that's about all we're going to do here in this circumstance. I would love to declare a subjugation war against you, my friend, and you are walking into me. Why would you do that now? I do need to auto-assign some commanders here. I would prefer some people that are not constantly busy, so preferably some people that are not already in my council doing, council things. This looks good. I'm okay with that. Despite my best efforts, one misplaced word was all that was needed for Uruzma to take offense from my suggestion. He stormed out of the room indignantly, and what's far worse, he outed my supposed wickedness to everyone. Jesus, everybody hates me. My marshal tells me that one of my commanders, his ear, has improved significantly. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. Now let's siege him down here, let's subjugate them, and after that I would love to revoke his titles. My guards have dragged a Chinese thief before me. He claims to have an audience scheduled with you, my lord, they report. Please forgive the ruse, the man urges in a heavy accent, voice thick with emotion. I'm a master engineer. Any Chinese court would be ecstatic to have me. Take pity on my soul, master. That is not a criminal, you buffoons. He's a refugee. Or this is a waste of my time. I am confused. Is this man fleeing from the Han dynasty? He is a master engineer, is he not? This is not a criminal. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what he can do. As a master engineer, does he give me any bonuses? I have genuinely never used master engineers. Let's take a look at that. The master engineer will construct wonders of Chinese ingenuity throughout your domain, such as dry docks and blast furnaces. I guess that's kind of cool. Let's siege this down ASAP, and let's plunder it as well. Oh, absolutely. Take everyone that you can find. Take a prisoner, boys. I could scarcely believe it, but the pregnancy has made my wife Aya soon look more beautiful than she ever was. Whenever we are in the same room, I can hardly take my... You know what? I'm possessed. Sure. Not saying that is something only possessed people do, but, you know. I mean, you know how it goes. Many of my clans at this time do not necessarily like me, but I think we are in a decent enough position. Let's just siege down this last castle, then we will be able to pull them out, or to destroy them. And it is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time of her life. As Ayasun's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support she needs. I honestly just want to stay alive. Please do not let me die by being possessed and whatnot. I'm also actually, you know what? I'm just going to switch songs. Come on. Give me something better than those mystical sounds. News from China. The Yuan Kaghan now sits upon the dragon throne as Emperor Atai Taizu, founder of a new dynasty. However, China is likely to suffer unrest for many years to come. That is really good. As long as they leave us alone, I'm okay with it. Right, they have been subjugated. And as my new subjects, I shall revoke your... Oh. We have a truce. Right, I can't do that. Why would you do that? Is everybody just returning a favor to this man? Really? Right, so I can't revoke these titles, which is fair. Fair enough, anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and probably try to conquer you. Jesus. First of all, I can't even do that. What's my timer here? 10:24. 2 more years. You know what? I'm just gonna pillage. Let's pillage whatever we can find here. You're gonna go with aggressive leader, please. I would, if you can choose. This is a general tip for people that do not properly know how to play horse lords. If you can choose, always engage. Your horses will wipe armies in the first phase of combat. You will wipe them. I've inherited what? Oh, I've inherited all of this. Thank you. Why, thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Who the fuck are you guys? If I kill you... I can't really kill you, but like, I can pillage this, absolutely. That's cool. We do have more land now that... Oh no, this is just inefficient land management. That's okay though, I'm pillaging it. A daughter was born to Yapgu Bulan of Chelbia and Katun Ayasun of Chelbia named Sumru. Could I revoke your church, I wonder? Absolutely beautiful. Let's pillage whatever we can find. That's what I'm here for. You don't want me to take this stuff though. You know what? Fair enough. Let's pillage this church. Let's go, boys. We're known... Oh, we got a nickname. The Ogre's Marauder of Chelbia. I remember, and this is so long ago, most of you will not have seen the Ashina playthrough. When we were the Ashina, we got the Slayer of Turks, but we were a Turk. It was great. That is such an amazing name. Alright, they just forced them to join all factions, but I don't think they're gonna rebel. If they will, I think we're gonna win that. I do believe that I have genuinely a way stronger force than whatever they could pull up, you know? That sort of stuff. I don't think they can resist us in any way. Now let's keep pillaging, because I would love to build this up even further. Let me take a look. I need the biggest population growth. There you go. Building up the shrine appears to be absolutely worthwhile. Now what we could do, I suppose, we could become Jewish, you know? That's interesting. That is something I originally, and I want to state that, I originally said, hey, we're going to do like a reverse Ottomans. We're going to be Muslim over here. We could do it, but be Jewish and control the Balkans as a Jewish invader state, you know? I mean, you know, leave me your opinions in the comments. There's definitely something to be said for that. I think that could be very endearing. Could be a lot of fun, really. But I'm not sure. You tell me. Father, calls in out, pulling my arm. pleading to play with him and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can really be insufferable. Yikes, doesn't look like we are gonna bring up a good son, I'll be real with you. That definitely looks like a mediocre education right there. Alright, let's keep plundering here. You, my friend in Ezenogli over here, would like to marry this Avar. Sure? I don't see why not. Go ahead. Take her as your wife. And then I shall plunder you. We already 1024. Vasivnik. I don't even know who these people are, so you shall marry her, sure. Not against it. Not against it at all. I would love to keep lobbing down here. I don't know how realistic it is, but we are up to 17k population. We are growing healthily. We are also still plundering this, which is nice. My rival and brother in disease, Tudar, is feeling lascivious and just suggested we might stage an impromptu orgy together. In honor of the Great Serpent, of course. You know what? I'm actually going to flip another coin here. Because I hate him. I wouldn't do it, but we're possessed. What do I know? Heads is we're going to go. It's heads. Alright, orgy it is. What a lovely idea. I'll wear my Russian codpiece. What the fuck does that mean? You know what? Sometimes it's good to never ask questions. My memories of the last few days are dreamlike. There was lots of smoke, a crackling old crone, and a nubile young woman with a long tail that could do all kinds of things. Oh, and there was a loud midget ordering me and Tudor into various interesting positions. I never realized I liked men that way. Well, I don't know why that makes us frail, but I'll take it. What do you want? You want me to get this dude to turn? I don't think that's realistic. I don't like the idea that, like, we have to take care of that dude in Hungary. Come on, man. Be realistic about it. I'm not going to take a mission like that. Now, we could create a lot of titles here. I don't think any of them are actually worth creating. Kazakhstan has a really cool symbol. You see that? That is super cool. I like that. Alright, we ravaged the palace. I love ravaging the palace, I'll be honest with you. He just won war and usurped Ust-Yurt, which is probably this one. Yeah, he just conquered this one. He's powerful. I will say this, he has a very small army though, to be fair. So maybe we can just, you know, live with ignoring him. And our manpower is still fairly low, seeing as we have to recover whatever we have here. A petty noble from Ayagus has spent a week visiting Idil, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers and behaving like royalty. The courtiers are quite sick of him and are asking you to take action. Write a formal complaint to the king or to the Khan of Kipchak. I don't see why I wouldn't do it. He's weak. What is he gonna do? Tell me, oh, I hope this person had not caused too much trouble. Yeah, he bows before us. He sees the power of the Chelbia. Also, our name looks awful. Jesus. I think we want to eat some of the Pechenegs next we get the chance, you know. Can't do any invasion yet because we don't have the 30k required. But we can do some subordination, and that is huge. Look at the land masses that we can gain here. Yeah, we're definitely going to do some subordination against the Pechenegs as soon as we're done here. Remember, in this series, we want to go west, and I will go west. Nothing will stop me from moving west. Now, we have a lot of money, and we shall invest this, as per usual, in the population growth. Absolutely. Build a bigger shrine. If it means that more people come and pray at said shrine, I will be in favor. Also, I made a mistake here. I don't want you on the council, actually. I don't understand. Does everybody own that single person? Jesus Christ, every single one of them. Who's this? What's your issue here? I'm gonna give you like a... Oh, I can't improve you further. I'm gonna make you an Ishard, and maybe you're gonna stop voting against me. I'm also actually gonna take you off the council. I would much rather not actually have you on the council. Come on, where are you? There you are. Get out of here. Actually, he likes me, kind of. I guess he can stay around. How long does the plundering take here? Church is still being plundered, Jesus. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at the... Ooh, he's big. He is quite powerful, isn't he? Let's take a look. All in all, damn, he is quite powerful. You would have about 7.7k allied troops. I don't think we can rival him there. Yeah, we definitely simply cannot rival him. So in this case, I would prefer if I could just conquer we have a truce. Unfortunate. Maybe I can blob down here into the Balkans a bit more. At the very least, just a tiny bit more. Subordination of Derbent. That's just one province. That's not worth it. I would much rather go with the conquest of Al-Aqsa, but everybody hates me doing that, so I guess not. You know what? Bulgar. I think it's you. I think it is you that has to suffer, Bulgar. What would we like to take? Moxa doesn't seem worth it. Maybe I guess Samar. Sure, I'll conquer Samar. Maybe even is going to give us a better name. You know, a better name placement. He is a Muslim. That is interesting. So far north, the Bulgars already became Muslims. Beg Kotesh expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. Right. I guess so. I would like to settle the feud, though. They just never... They never like doing that. They hate settling feuds, really. Jesus, you're terrible at everything you do. Why do you hate me so much? Clan sentiment. Yeah, we got some issues here with our clans. I do think we are powerful enough. I'm mostly worried about being murdered. I'll be real with you. I'm going to put you into this position, then I'm going to pay you off a little bit. There you go. All of a sudden, you're positive. What about say we settle the feud, okay? Doesn't want to do it. Well... okay. Let's go against the Bulgars. I think we can pull it off, like, really easily. I'm going to go for these. Those are some nice provinces that we can pillage and absolutely destroy. Yakbunlik Karatayak. Interesting name, my friend. Recently, I have noticed the pitiful state of my daughter. Heal her, please. I don't even think I want to call in my vassals here. If we can't beat them up here, then who can we beat up, you know? Absolutely. Take everything you can get and then wait for them until they commit to walking over there. My concubine is pregnant. Come on. There you go. Oh, they're going to Bulgar, aren't they? Yeah. Let's ignore that then. Let's keep sieging here. And I think... There you go. We got him. Easy money. Look, see, this is the thing. The first phase is horses, as long as you're not like 1200 or something, you dominate. You kill everyone. There's no chance of anybody defeating you in this very first phase of combat. Oh, and also, I just pillaged these. I didn't actually take them. I love it. That is good. That is so stupid. Amazing. Alright, let's just take them out here. 88%. Let's bring him into the dungeons. And in we go. We do have cramps. Please heal me. I prefer to not have cramps. A small spear throwing competition could be entertaining, and it's also a great way to enliven our battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. Absolutely. And he did not heal me at all. He won the contest. What a twat. Frankly. Can we please settle the feud, by the way? Did I talk about this? Did we do that? We're so close to settling it. Damn. I would like to just... I'm just going to release you. What? Releasing her? People don't want to release. Jesus. Who wants to convert me? Ah, interesting. This is an interesting start, by the way. Maybe we're going to do this at some point. But the King of Haik, he's apostolic. In between the Byzantines, in between the Hordes, and in between the Muslims. Really cool start, but not this time. I'm going to imprison him. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely known. Many speak of your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. Absolutely. Nobody beats me, you hear me? At least we don't have any cramps anymore. I think we can just siege this down before they do anything. Yeah. We can easily get this done. And that's 92%. What? Deliver him to the dungeons every time. Always deliver them to the dungeons. And we have yet another son. Berkiyaruk Bolendoglu. These names, I swear to God. If you want me to name any character in this game after you, let me know. I can do that, and I absolutely will. I shall also build this... Nope, it's still upgrading. Alright. Don't forget upgrading that. It's really important that you actually do that if you play a horde. And we got it. We just took it. We completely gained this. I'm going to pillage this holding. Then I'm going to try to revoke that holding. And they're against it. Of course they are. I think we have to get rid of Aimer. Beg Balaban of Aimer. He hates us anyway. Let's just fire him. What is he going to do about it? Let's be real. What is he going to do about it? We need somebody. We need a yes man. What about you, Togai? You like being a yes man, don't you? I shall revoke this title. I swear to God. There you go. Easy money. We revoked it. Let's plunder it. Destroy everything there. So the more you plunder these things, the more you get rid of them, the more you will be in a position to actually, you know, get more population, hold on to more land. But the more land you get, the more people also want a piece of the cake. So your people will be very salty if you don't give them anything. And with this man, look, here's the deal. He's very weak, but we do have a feud with him. I will give him land, hopefully changing the clan sentiment so that we can actually settle this stupid feud and be on top of our game. Now what I would like to do, I'm going to give you this one. Wait, actually, where is your territory? I like to do some... Yeah. I'm going to give you Ugru. I like to do, like, you know, sensible borders. I'm going to give you this one. It's an empty province anyway. Let us settle the... Are you kidding me? We can't settle the feud. Really? What am I going to do with you? Can't send you a gift. Could make you the region. I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm going to leave. You know what? Sure. Do what you must. That's okay. We're going to pillage these holdings. So, if you are not good at playing these horse lords, just pillage everything you can find and hope that your sons, before you die, are 16. Because if they are not, then you're going to lose your major title. It will be quite easy to get that major title back, but it's a pain in the ass that it even occurs. So, you sincerely do not want to have that happen. I think we're going to go for a subordination here. Oh, I see it. I think it costs us like, yeah, 300 prestige. We can afford that. Easy money. Go in. Let's take him out here, you know? Any province you conquer and pillage is one province. Never feel bad about even getting one. Ah, but we do have a Sunni uprising over here, so let's take care of that first. Oh, they're actually going there, huh? Well, time to kill him. There goes the Sunni revolt. Yeah, that's over. Oh. Alright, beautiful. Now let's clean this up and take care of whatever we see there. As I'm beating a rabbit dog in the yard, the little Korisha runs up and starts hitting me with a stick. I mean, was it necessary to hit me with a stick? Who even are you? We become bitter rivals. Who the hell are you? What the hell? You're now becoming one of us. Suck it up. Right, my courtier and fellow brother in disease Tudar and I had been discussing a small devotion to Karash Khan when he suddenly stood up, stretched and said, I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress up and head down to the camp. You know what? Sure. The morning outings can be rewarding, but remember the Erlik is a cruel master. Sure is. Tudar and I are riding down to the camp at a lazy trot. As we pass by some children playing in front of an impressive yard, I'm suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. This family is clearly favored by Tungak. Keep going, they get to live for now. Tudar, it's time to do Erlik's work. I love that we're still... Oh, we're no longer rivals, actually. Alright, fair enough. We're friends with this man, though. Can't even revoke his stuff. Keep going. They get to live for now, or Tudar. Let's flip a coin. Let's always just flip a coin here. We're crazy. I'm crazy. What's going on? Heads and we kill him. It's heads. Alright. I'm flipping euros here, by the way. We don't really have coins. We just have the Brandenburger Gate. If you have never seen a euro, this is a 50-cent piece. We just have the Brandenburger Gate in the bottom. Every euro nation can choose their own motives at the back of the coins. It's pretty cool. So, the father of the family died last, but the marvels he got to see first. So the carved. Okay, let's not read about that. Burn it all. No one must know. And then we suddenly become friends. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see what Erlik would like to see. Heads and we burn it all, okay? It is heads. And what is this coin? This is, I think, a Greek coin? I think so. Greek or Italian. So burn it all. Alright, there you go. Fair enough. So as you see here, sieging this town was entirely worthless because they can't actually keep it down. The occupation doesn't count as there is no holding to properly be occupied. It fucks with the AI and it makes nomads all that more powerful. And as you can see here, we are absolutely devastating them. God, I love playing nomads. It's just such a blobfest. It's great. Bring back the spoils. I will defeat all of you. First of all, this rebellion is over. Second of all, this is over. This will be fun. Take part in a war game. I guess he would do that, sure. Right, as for you, I think it's time to revoke you, my friend. The best warlords win, sure. At the beginning of the wargame, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Slowly withdraw the forces in the center. Let's do it. He also let us revoke it, so let's just pillage this holding. God, I love being a horde. It's so much fun. You just pillage everything. And I'm going to have a good old subordination of Ryazan. Do you see this? This is absolutely worth it. I love it. We also have so much money. Let's improve our main holding here. Can we build another shrine? No. What do we need? Church infrastructure. Let's take a look. Maybe I can just research that, but it does not look like it. Alright. We gotta go with something else for the growth then. Max population maybe. Population growth. Here you go. Airarch producer. I don't even know what that is. A mild alcoholic beverage derived from mare's milk. I would like to try that. I would actually, it's one of those things, you know, tyrannic people and all the interesting traditions that come with it are entirely foreign to me. I've never experienced any of it because we were not nomadic in, 2,000 years or something. I would love to see what they have kind of in traditions, but I never got to travel over there. I'll tell you something right now. I'll tell you a secret. I never traveled outside of Europe. I've been all over the place in Europe here. Never been outside of Europe. Not a single time. I need to do that at some point. Anyway, the game continues. Kuhl decides to hold his line when our troops withdraw from the center flank. Koteshk suggests that we strengthen our side flanks with our idle troops. He's holding his line. I think I'm just gonna prepare counterattack in the center flank. We pulled back and now we're coming back. Let's get him, boys. As we launch our attack, we manage to break the opponent's center, giving us the opportunity to subdue their split forces with ease. We stand uncontested as victors of the wargame. Easiest money I've ever made. Also, we got another Sunni rebellion. They're so tiny. What are they gonna do about it? We're gonna take care of that. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be done. I just want to take care of this first, I think. Take them all. Every single one shall be a prisoner of our realm. Now the Sunnis are taking us down quite rapidly here, but do not be confused. We shall win long term. Take them all prisoner. Oh, that's pleasing. Take them all. Every single one of them. And we have yet another, but that is a... what? Uprising? Excuse me? I have... what? What's your religion, my friend? Oh, Sumonesco, but it's called Muinaisuko. Weird name, but let's beat him up. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Your horde is looted, ravaged, and pillaged, as we do. Alright, this horde is... or this rebellion is gone. Good start. Now let's get the next one. And then we go back to beat up the Russians over here. They are re-sieging, but I think we'll be fine. Let's be real here. I shall... you know what I will actually do? Jesus, they're so weak. Uzis is strong, but the rest is so weak. Mogud. I will give you Sarai. And then let us settle this... oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Don't want to settle this feud? Are you joking? Jesus Christ. I think one more piece of land to him and then he'll be fine and happy, but until then it looks like a bit of a shameful display here from his point of view. Alright, we locked in anyway, so let's just move up there. We got him. Alright, that was over. Now let's get back to the Russians here. I think they stand no chance against us, because even if they had bigger numbers, what you need to remember as a horse lord, never be afraid of facing bigger numbers, because they will simply be wiped in the first phase of the game, of the warfare. It's something that you always have to keep in mind. Be a bit more ballsy than you would be with conventional troops, where, you know, you just have a normal first phase with archers. You don't have that here. We just kill them with the horses and with love, of course. Kill the people that you hate with politeness. That is what they say, and our politeness comes in forms of horses and us stomping all over the faces of our enemies. Absolutely, deliver everyone you find, every damn time. I have never thought, oh, I don't want to take everybody prisoner, haha. Absolutely, always, take them all prisoner. Bring back the spoils. Oh, we're devastating Moscow. That was Moscow. You know, somebody had... What is this? What the fuck? You know what? Let's not talk about whatever that was. I don't know. I don't know what that was. That looks a bit weird. Let's keep sieging you. Songs of Anguish. What is this? My nights are plagued by terrible nightmares featuring the vile Bonyeko Zuruglu, my rival brother in disease. We're not rivals. We're not rivals. He howls and roars at me to the tune of infernal bagpipes, while Karehan looks on, bellowing with laughter. I'm sure that Erlich is sending me these dreams for a reason. I must prove myself worthy or be discarded as a weakling, such is the way of the Plague Bringers. I could kill him, I guess. Sure, let's invite him over for some fun. Your horde is looted? What can we do here? Throne of Skulls. Holy shit. We shall feast and sacrifice whoever is left in the name of Tengri. Nah, I'm gonna have the skulls fashioned into a throne. Absolutely. That sounds lovely. Very likable, aren't we? A very likable character. I will go a bit over 30 minutes here. I will definitely finish off this episode. Let's invest in more population growth. Let me tell you, always go for population growth. And we killed him. As Bonyak arrived for our meeting, my servants threw a sack over him and beat the craven lecher into submission. He is now snugly stowed into a brazen bull that I had built especially for this occasion. Surrounding the bull are some crucified scum from my dungeon, drenched in oil. I wish they used actual people from the dungeon. It took some work to find 3 genuinely insane musicians, but as they start up their demented tune of the fires are lit underneath the bull, I lean back and realize it was all worth it. Right, he's dead. Let's go, boys. Let's go! What do you want me to do? Sacrifice a ruler. That shouldn't be that tough, right? There you go. Got him. Get dabbed on, brother. Wait, did that not count? Alright, we are now arbitrary, which is interesting. No, that did count. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and we already were possessed. Now we're double possessed! And we are also ugly. The corruption crept up on me so slowly. I am an ugly bastard. And take them all prisoner, by the way? We're literally absolutely the spawn of hell. If you're a Christian and you see my riders come up, I'm an insane man! I just kill everybody I find. There's no difference. I see zero difference in how I treat people. I kill every single one of them. Why can't I pillage you? Oh, we're not at peace. Right, that does make sense. We did pillage everything here. We're already up to 20k. Once we are up to 30k, we can go for the Basileia Romayon as long as we, you know, border them. There are genuine chances that even in this lifetime we might be able to do it. Nope, none of you guys have learned. I'm not converting at this point. We're not at the point of conversion, let me tell you. Not even close. Oh, you're not gonna make it there. He's quite powerful. He frightens me a bit, I will be honest with you. He does frighten me a bit. Let's not worry about the education events there. Jesus, we're sieging down so quickly and so much. It's incredible. We are truly the scourge of the East at this time. I've taken everybody prisoner. This is insane. I mean, we physically are insane. You would not like me to revoke this, huh? This one is okay. What about this one? Sure. Let's just make sure this actually does get revoked. There it goes. Alright, both of these have been revoked. I shall pillage these holdings. We shall hand out land in a second. I don't know why they're against it, but look at how we're growing. This is how you blob as a horse lord. We are incredible. I'm pillaging Russia. I'm destroying everything in our way. And I think in the next episode, we're going to look south during what I will describe as the first advance towards the sea, towards the Mediterranean. I will see you in the next episode. Later, alligator.